I'm going to do a couple of examples of constructing a confidence interval for a population mean from the homework. So this one says 32 college graduates in a statistics class have a mean salary, I guess, of, what does it say, 60,200. Now notice it gives sigma, which is the notation for the population standard deviation. That's an issue. 17093, construct a 95% confidence interval. We're going to do this on the calculator. So on the calculator, I'm going to go to Stat, Tests, and for this one, because it's giving me the population standard deviation, I'm going to go to Z interval. I'll do the compare and contrast essay next. So this one is going to be Z interval. And when I enter, I'm going to use the data. No, excuse me, I'm going to use the stats, enter. Okay, that's better. Now notice the sigma is the population standard, so the sigma, which is the population standard deviation, that was given as 17093. The X bar was the mean of the sample given in the question, that was 60,200. The N is the sample size, which was given as 32 college graduates. The confidence level that they wanted was 95%, so I'm going to put in 0.95. And when I hit calculate, it gives me, there's the confidence interval, 54,278, 54,278 to 66,122. So let's see if the homework likes that. So it was, luckily, round to the nearest integer, 54,278. And the upper bound was 66,122. Check answer. Fantastic. Okay, now here comes the compare and contrast essay. I don't want to do that one. Let's see. Okay, let's try this one. It says a clinical trial was conducted to test the effectiveness of a glove for insomnia with 16 subjects. So that's the N. The sample size is 16. It says they had a mean wait time of 102. After treatment, now this is the 16 subjects at a mean wait time of 80.9. That's the X bar is 80.9 for this example. And the standard deviation, 24.4. Notice they didn't use sigma. So this is a sample standard deviation, S, 24.4. And they want a 95% confidence interval for this sample. So for this one, on the calculator, let me get out of there. Instead of using Z interval, which is used when they give you the population standard deviation, I'm going to go to T interval, which is used when they give you the sample standard deviation. It's right under Z interval. Here's T interval. Whoops. There's T interval. And again, I have the statistics from this sample. I don't have the individual data of each of the 16 subjects. So I'm going to do stats, and the mean wake time for this sample was 80.9. Notice it uses the notation for sample standard deviation for the calculator, which is SX, which is given as 24.4, 24.4. And then the sample size, the number of subjects was 16. The confidence level they want is 95%. And when I go calculate, I get back the confidence interval of 67.898 to 93.902. Let's go back to the homework page. Do homework. So how many place? One decimal place. Okay, so it's 67.9. Rounding that lower limit off to one decimal place, 67.9. And then the upper limit was 93.9, limited to one decimal place, 93.9. Check answer. Nice work. What does the result suggest about the mean wake time of 102? Does the drug appear to be effective? Well, yes, 102 is not in this confidence interval, so it looks like the drug is effective. The confidence interval, let's see what they say, does not include the mean wake time of 102 before the treatment, so the means before and after the treatment are different. This suggests the drug treatment does or has a significant effect. Good.